One of the cases that I write about in my new book, Raising Healthy Kids, Protecting Your Children from Hidden Chemical Toxins, is about an olive oil product that our nonprofit group, Chemical Toxin Working Group, found contained carbaryl, which is a well-known pesticide that is associated with autism. And what we discovered was that this brand of olive oil that we had repeatedly tested multiple times kept showing up with significant amounts of carbaryl. Is also associated with damaged sperm, and we worked with the world's leading expert on carbaryl and men's health, Dr. John Meeker of the University of Michigan, where he's an associate dean. And at the time that he was doing this research, he was at Harvard. And again, this is the kind of research that we need to fund, that the Trump administration is defunding. But we felt really confident in taking on this legal case because his studies showed that at normal exposure levels that were just high, but within the normal range, men were definitely suffering from deformed sperm and fewer sperm. You know, they weren't as motile. They couldn't swim up the vaginal canal to fertilize the egg. Their heads were misshapen, their tails were misshapen. Researchers could see this was all the result of high normal amounts of carbaryl exposure. So if you can imagine, folks are a young couple who wants to do everything right for their health, so they use a lot of olive oils buying this brand, then the guy, the father, potential father, is going to suffer from damaged sperm because he's dosing himself every day with carbaryl. And carbaryl, bad sperm, is often linked with birth defects. And I suspect that in this case, carbaryl exposure, the way we found that carbaryl is associated with autism is there were pesticide exposure overlays done in California counties, and it was found that wherever women resided who were pregnant, where the most carbaryl was sprayed, there were also the most cases of autism. But that autism may have begun with the men's sperm rather than with the fetus within the woman. It may have begun, in other words, before conception. We don't know for sure, but what we do know is carbaryl is a bad actor. It's linked with both autism and with damaged male sperm, enough for it to be a cause for concern for any health conscious consumer. So we filed the case in court in California.